didn't seem to work, did it? So
No,
try that again.
it's still loading now.
The beauty of the wireless LAN.
Yes. So this is your page.
Yeah, but that's our fan page. You need to go to the app page. So if you look for Groovy again. Interesting. Doesn't seem to find it. So the other way of doing it is just to type it into the URL, into the bar at the top.
Yeah.
So it's apps.facebook.com. Yeah, lose the triple W. Beginning.
What?
Remove triple W at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
It's the apps subdomain.
Oh,
But
okay.
you spelt it correctly. That's it, and then take that away. And then after the slash, it's, there we go, it's Groovy app.
Like he said yesterday, we have to look at the occupation.
Okay.
Don't think
Tickety-tick.
it's not inside. And if game code
Cool. Actually worked.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you thinking?
So I'm thinking that what I can do here is play trailers, or I mean, it doesn't say trailer anywhere, so it could actually be play movies.
True. Yeah, it is trailers, of course, but
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess because of the visual stuff, I'm pretty interested in just pressing one that I like. So yeah, do you want me to select one?
yeah.
Okay, let's see. Toy Story, I've seen that.
There's a lot of films there. Is that a good thing or an intimidating thing?
I think it's a good. It's a good selection. I think there's not too many films.
It's actually because you've come in on a computer where this is set up already. It didn't ask you to start the app,
Okay.
so you didn't have that sign up that you normally have with an app.
Oh, yeah.
Facebook. So I didn't get to ask you how you felt about that, but never mind.
No, I would guess it would be some kind of a barrier for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't like, the Facebook adding all that stuff. Okay, so now I chose Inception.
creating the payment system, we already felt kind of yesterday that that's going to be
Yeah, and the trailer obviously works.
Today we have this meeting.
There's something you should know about me. I specialize in a very specific type of security. Subconscious security.
And Danish subtitles, I guess, was
That's because
that's good.
it knew you were in Denmark.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Mr. Carl has a job offer.
Do you actually read the subtitles?
Got work placement?
I noticed that it was Danish,
Yeah.
but no, not always.
Not exactly.
Sometimes it's like annoying because you want to check if it's translated correct.
I remember seeing Reservoir Dogs in Copenhagen,
Yeah,
and you know what swearing is like in that film.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like pretty bad. And all it said in the subtitles was idiot.
okay.
It's called Inception.
Okay, so I like the fact that there's all the suggestions here. It says that it's in my area, but to be honest, it feels like it's just all the suggestions that were on the last page.
Yeah, it is. It's the same set. So this is currently films playing currently in Denmark.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? Would it be better if it was films playing in Copenhagen?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, area. So I'm not going to travel to the other end of Denmark to watch a
Yeah,
film,
you
of
went to
course.
go to Aarhus or something there.
Yeah.
What about if it said, after you clicked that first film, if we then resorted this and said, look, here are other films a bit like Inception currently playing, would that be something?
Yeah, I think, I mean, as
expected?
segmented as it could be, so maybe other films as Inception in Copenhagen. That would be like what I was looking for.
Yeah.
And maybe some suggestions like other films that are not as Inception in Copenhagen.
But are in Copenhagen.
Yeah,
Maybe that becomes like two tabs.
yeah,
You know, like films you've seen and just all the films.
yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah.
And I can obviously like it
Yeah.
So
We'll
yeah,
comment on it as well. So it's usual
Yeah.
Facebook stuff.
yeah.
Now there's a
Okay.
next button there. So if you push that, before you push it, what do you think's going to happen?
I would think that there. I mean, it seems like all of the titles are listed here, but
Yeah.
from how it's from the functionality of it, I would just think there are more movies by pressing next.
Okay. It doesn't do that. But that's fine, because I
Yeah.
just wanted to know what you thought it would do. If it said what do you want to do next, then what would you think would come up?
A page asking me what I wanted to do.
What you want to do?
I don't know. Order a ticket. I know that if I like it, I will somehow be broadcasting it to all my friends.
Yeah.
But that would also be some sort of feature, I guess.
So, but ordering a ticket seems like the sort of a good next move.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the moment, there's only you.
Mm.
So you go on your own at this point.
Yeah, so I guess inviting my friends would be an option as well. But that had to be like spelled out here.
Yeah.
Make an
Yeah.
event or invite friends or something.
Do you use events?
What?
Facebook. Do you use Facebook events?
No, not really. No.
Because that's what we're going to drive towards is
Okay.
use it. Because Facebook events, I find a little bit complicated. But
Yeah.
but the concept's good. I just think the execution's
yeah,
a little bit too heavy. So the idea would be that you would invite some mates, some of whom want to come. You agree the date and then buy the tickets.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, please push next.
Okay. So what do you think will happen? Yeah. So I guess this one or this one.
Could you so choose the one which is your strongest preference, and then let's just write some notes underneath.
Yeah, that'll be this one.
Okay. So you're in the position now of saying I want to see that film now. Is it possible? Really? So where is it on? What time
Yeah,
is it on?
exactly.
And then you'd sort of go, well, all right, I can do next Friday or next Thursday. Or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and I guess so. Inviting my friends would be the next step after that.
Subsequent
Yeah,
to
after
that.
deciding when do I have time.
Yeah.
People who know programming and scripting, they are.
How? Yeah. Okay. So just put that comment in because I'll capture that on my spreadsheet and it will help us to decide what to build next
Okay.
time.
So the problem is if we find a really good designer, then if we find a good designer, he can draw a website for us and we
Showtime.
agree that it looks great. But it's just take 5 months to implement that because he only made it look good. He didn't think about how to actually.
Okay.
Great.
There you
Submit that, please.
That's why I just.
So that's really as much as we've got.
go.
And I think the next thing we're going to add is that show times.
Okay.
That'll be the next sprint, and we might be able to add the invite your friends feature. But just sort of, can we go into Silverback and just turn it off?
Sure.
Otherwise, I end up